Hey, what's up? It's Mark, and 4 foods to drop if you are chronically bloated is the video topic today. So food number 1, if you're constantly dealing with bloating, is going to be get rid of the gluten. There are so many cases where gluten or celiac or wheat-based sensitivities are driving this chronic complaint of bloating in so many people's diets. And interestingly, so many of us eat way too much bread and grain inside of our diet. Drop it. See if it makes a difference in how your bloating feels. 2, dairy. Inside the dairy complex, there's a sugar called lactose, and most people have a hard time breaking down lactose. So when you consume that dairy, what's happening to that lactose is that it's not being able to be broken down effectively by some enzymes in your gut, and it ends up creating gas inside of that intestine. It might also loosen your bowel as well. And that can be there. Something so simple as a little bit of cream in your tea or coffee, or a little bit of milk in your tea, or maybe it's that bowl of cereal you drink, or maybe it's that just glass of milk. Try to cut those things out of your diet for a short period of time and see if your bloating gets any better. The last 2 might surprise you. The third one is going to be apples. Apples are one of those foods that I know an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but with some gut issues, the fiber contained inside of an apple is going to create this fermentation process, which creates those types of gas and bloating symptoms happening inside of your body. So if you're drinking apples, apple juice, if you're eating apples, if you're eating apple pie, if you're getting an apple cider instead of drinking a regular beer, then those are the things that might need to be cut out of your diet to see if the apples are triggering your gut. And number 4, it's in everything. Onions. Onions are another one of these food groups that we look at to call FODMAPs, and what this onion does, it's the same thing as the apple. The starches, the fiber in there ferment inside of your gut, creating these gas-based problems. So imagine onion is in so many soup recipes, so many bases for recipes. It's in so many different things for sauces. Onion is everywhere inside of our diet. In some cases, the onion might be one of those things driving your chronic bloating issue. So those are my top 4. Remember, bloating happens because your gut bugs are actually consuming the fibers that you're eating, and they're creating this gas production inside of your gut if they're imbalanced. Okay, that's the trick. So clearly, if you're bloated every day, one of those symptoms that your body's giving you is bloating because you have a gut issue. You really want to work to solve that. So yes, taking out those 4 foods I just rhymed off might be helpful for you, but taking the time to dissect this, when does it happen, how long does it happen, what are the triggers, these are the things that we do in consultation. And the programs that I put together with people are much more advanced than these 4 quick tips for foods. They really take the time to break things down, really understand what's happening inside the gut, and how to formulate a plan to go forward for you. So if you're bloated, you're gassy, you're complaining about that constantly, let's chat, see what we can do. See ya.